I see. I'm about to press record.
Hello, my babies. Good evening. How you doing? It's good to see you again. Let me tell you, we had a birthday party over here for a friend of ours, and she's a young college student, and it really turned out nice. Didn't nobody show their backside. It wasn't out there cussing. They wasn't out there fighting. It's just having a nice time, laughing and talking with each other and dancing to the music. You know, and it really turned out nice. I was proud of her and everybody else that worked with, all the neighbors in the block, in my court. They all worked with it. You know, and let, you know, the kids walk up and down and seeing that nothing was going on. But then again, you always have a spoil sport. Somebody calling the cops, saying they was doing this and saying they was doing that. Oh, they came bashing and running around that corner like it was on fire. I tell you, it was a damn shame. And when they got there, the kids just looked at them and just said, well, what the hell is y'all problem? We ain't doing nothing. And they wanted them to jump up and run away, and they just kept right on walking like they weren't there. And like we told them, well, the party was over, and that they, it was, you know, time to go home, and you knew they took their time.
Your mom left!
Well, you know they took their time, right? Took their time and sashayed, and I guess it was about another hour and a half before they all really dispersed and went home. But I was really proud of them, the way they acted, and didn't show off and get the cussing and fighting and carrying on. It was really nice, you know, and it made me feel good to be a part of it. Now, just like you always trying to make me feel good by pushing them buttons, showing that you're interested in what it is that I have to say. Everybody's not going to be interested now, and everybody's not going to agree with me. But I just want you to know that I'll help you out as much as I can, just like you help me out by making me feel better and making me know that I have helped somebody in some little teeny weeny way. But I need you to press those buttons, let them know that you are watching and that you are aware of what is going on. So let's see what we can find out this week about you.
Alright. Who is that?
Me.
Oh, alright.
You gotta be more quieter.
Oh.
No, I was just wondering who it was because it took a long time to come down the steps.
Yeah, I just came down and put that in the trash.
Okay, doke.
Alright. This says, raped and pregnant. I will keep this as short as possible. I'm a 16-year-old high school graduate. I graduated this past May, and I will be turning 17 this month. I will be starting college this fall. Well, I had planned to. I was raped by my uncle 2.5 months ago. The one man I looked to as a dad took my innocence. He is in jail, and I recently found out that I'm pregnant with twins. I really don't know what to do at this point. Everyone is telling me to have an abortion, but I don't believe in abortions. I don't want to live the fact knowing that I would be a murderer. I thought about giving them up when they were born, but I am scared that I will be too emotionally attached to them to just give them away. I also thought about keeping my babies because they didn't ask to be here, nor did I ask for them. But
praise God, praise God, praise God.
But I don't think I could.
Oh God, to have a young girl like you, so much spirit, so much God in you.
She said,
I just can't. You know that you make me feel so good to know that life is not trash. It's not something just to be thrown away because it didn't turn out and it didn't get here the way you wanted it to get here. Because they didn't ask to come here and you didn't ask for that what happened to you to happen. And you're living with it and to be as young as you are. I'm so proud of you. You make me feel so good inside. You really do. Because everybody's answer is, oh, kill it right away. Hurry up. Or give it away. Who could ever love your kids as well as you? Them babies aren't going to stop your show. God's not going to let that happen to you. You know why? Because you are more woman than a lot of these women out here in their 20s and their 30s call themselves a woman. Don't even know what it means. Think that's the answer to everything. Well, it's not, and you knew that already. I'm so proud of you, young lady. Please, I'm begging you, let me know how you feel about it and what happens and when you have them. Okay? Thank you.
It says, I would like to remain anonymous. I have been with my boyfriend for almost 2 years and there's a 7-year age difference. I am 22 and he is 29, but my boyfriend is ready to move in, but I am not. I am planning for graduate school and we had planned for me to commute from my mom's house to his new place. However, that is not good enough for my boyfriend. This has caused huge arguments between him and I really don't know what to do. He feels like I just want to be free and do me, but it isn't like that. I just want my own place, decorated how I choose, and where I can just be alone. I mean, we aren't married, so what's the rush? He fell on some hard times and has recently gotten on his feet to move out on his own. I live with my mom. He is offering to pay all the bills and let me decorate, but that doesn't matter. Honestly, I just want him to understand where I'm coming from without hurting him. How do I go about doing it?
Well, ain't nothing like your own shit. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like having your own apartment where you say so. If you shit on that floor and it stays there 2 to 3 months, that's your floor and your shit. You get it up when you get ready to get it up. Whatever you say do, that's what go. And you've been waiting for that for a long time. Go ahead and do it. I know he may feel the way he feels. And he might say, oh bitch, mind your business. But you got a life to live. And so many people have been in control of it. And now that you don't have to be bothered with all that control anymore, you want to see what it's like just to be free a little bit. Marriage ain't going nowhere. That living together thing ain't going nowhere. You know, it's do what you want to do. You want to be free? You be free. You want to have your own apartment? Have your own apartment. You want to do your thing? Do your thing. Do it your way. Because never let it be said that, well, if I had listened to, if I had and all that old thing. No, do it your way. This is your life, baby. And be happy with it. Love you. Let me know what happened now.
This one says, I'm a snooping girl. I'm a snooping girlfriend. I'm 28. I'm a 28-year-old mother of 3. I had 1 previous relationship and 2 from my current. My boyfriend is a great father to our kids, works hard, and is home majority of the time. He is 27. Things were great, but things were going great between me and my boyfriend until last year, when I decided to snoop through his phone and caught him sexting. That means sending naked pictures to another woman. Just 3 months after I had our first son. I forgave him, but I snooped again and seen he met up with a girl on her lunch break and went to McDonald's with her. He claimed it was nothing, but I feel he should have told me if it was nothing. If it wasn't for me snooping, I would have never suspected him of doing this because he spends a lot of time at home.
Well, if you wasn't so newsy you would find you would have a whole lot of happiness, but you brought on your own sorrows. Even though he was wrong, your unhappiness was brought on by you. Not necessarily him, because he damn sure didn't come and tell you. He didn't tell you about, stop snooping so much. And maybe you can find a little bit of happiness. Going back to your old way. He ain't going nowhere. He right there with who he come home to. Huh? Who bed is he sleeping in? Whose children is he loving? Is he clothing and feeding? He clothing and feeding you too and giving you some of that too, ain't he? Now, if he wasn't giving you none, I could understand it and see it. But you getting the main part of it. Let me tell you, no woman has a man completely to herself. I don't give a hoop nanny who she is or who she wanna be. But you're a fool if you think that. You won't be number one. You know I'm number one. What are you thinking about? Stop making yourself unhappy for nothing. Be satisfied with what you got, because you could have nothing at all. And be wizard with nobody to help you. And out there scuffling, scrambling, working on your damn feet till you have corns and you're hurt. Girl, some people don't know when they blessed. Please, let me know what happened.
I am on my grown and sexy stuff. Been single for a year, working and going to school. I still stay with my mom, though I am 28 with no kids, and I go to church every Sunday. I said, hey, why not go on a date with this guy from work? He took me to the movies. He paid. I bought the snacks. Then he took me to Uno, shake my head, whatever. After that, we went to the karaoke bar for drinks. Long story short, he got wasted. He was dropping his wallet and cell phone all night. I was like, no, I was drunk too, but I was on point. Long story short, he kept pulling his penis out and pissing every 5 seconds. When it was time to get off the train at my stop, he was looking for his hat. And
probably got sugar.
When it was time to get off the train at my stop, he was looking for his hat and he tripped me and made me fall. After I got home, he texted me and said he got arrested. I was turned off by him. What should I do when I get to work, because I'm not responding to his messages? Hope this wasn't long.
Well, you ain't no fool, and neither is he. He know what he did. He know he tore his ass in the wrong way. He's not really expecting you to fall all over him when you see him. He's expecting the cold shoulder. Please be for real. Let's keep it real, honey. Just give him the cold shoulder like you're supposed to do, and go to hell on about your business. Because he know he messed that up completely there. Go on and find something else. Getting drunk and carrying on. Peeing everywhere. He got sugar.
I think it was because he was drinking.
Yeah, because he was drinking, but he needed to get himself checked out.
You can't put everybody else stuff on him.
I know, but he's better than get himself checked out.
It says, I am 28 years old, college student. Wait, so you wrote me 2 times? Wait a minute. You sound like the last one. All right. I'm 28 years old, college student. I go to church on Sundays. I go to work. I stay with my mother. I help my mother with the bills also. My question is about my ex. We broke up after living with each other for 5 years. It's been a year and he still calls and occasionally tells me he's sad without me, blah, blah, blah. I added him to my Sprint bill 3 years ago. He is not paying his end of the bill. He claims he's getting all of this money from BET and doing shows, posting with celebrities on Instagram, but he's not paying. Should I
cut him off?
He has all the connections in the industry, which is the only reason why I feel bad, because he would need to get a new number, but I don't know. Should I? He didn't feel bad when he was cheating on me, but I don't know.
Cut him off. Let me tell you something. When somebody don't treat you right, you ain't misbehave. He ain't treating you right, don't you treat him right. You don't have to kiss his ass for nothing. You taking care of yourself. So what is he giving you? A bill. Something to put out your money you have to put out of your pocket. For somebody you see every now and then. So what, you need to give him money every now and then to keep quiet, to keep silent, to leave you alone? Girl, cut that nigga off and forget it.
Alright, I'll keep this brief. My boyfriend's younger brother recently got out of jail. Ever since then, my boyfriend has random girls texting his phone, sending naked pictures, and my boyfriend even goes on dating apps to talk to females. I talked to my boyfriend about this because I was concerned, and he always says he's doing this to help his brother find a girlfriend because his brother doesn't have a phone yet. That was before I still felt iffy about it, but I could understand it now. Fast forward to a week ago while I was at my boyfriend's house, I noticed he took my picture that I put as his wallpaper. So the wallpaper is like on my phone, you my background picture on my phone.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So we had an argument about that. Out of anger, I told him that days earlier, the younger brother that got out of jail asked me to have sex with him without my boyfriend knowing. So with all of this, I'm really frustrated. And my boyfriend never tells his brother to quit with the girls or anything. So I need some advice on if I should
leave them both alone. Bye. He don't know how to respect you, nor does the brother. So leave them both alone. Get them out of your life. Just tell them both bye. Nice knowing you, but bye. You don't need that. You don't need nobody to bring you down, make you miserable, give you headaches, wondering which way is up. You know which way is up. You knew he was a bum. He was a bum in the beginning. And he's still a bum. Because he disrespects you. And he don't treat you right. Tell him bye. Tell him you're sorry you ever met him.
I need your advice, and I know you will be honest. I wrote you before. I'm the one suffering from herpes. This the person I didn't write the letter all the way. Okay. Anyway, now who is this? Who is it? Right where? Oh no, just come fucking get it. Damn.
I did find my wash liquid.
Oh, you found the other one? Well, who's that story I was at? Oh yeah, okay. It says, I need your advice. Okay. Anyway, I just reconnected with a childhood friend. I've reconnected with a childhood friend recently. We've been spending time together and catching up. Well, she's married, and one day I stopped by her house. She wasn't home, but her husband said she would be back in 15 minutes. I said okay and waited in my car. He came over flirting with me and grabbed my chest. I cursed him out and left. My friend had a get together the other day and I didn't go. She called me wondering why. I said I didn't feel good. Yesterday she had the barbecue, but I didn't go. She said I'm acting funny. I love my friend and want her in my life. What do? I am hesitant to tell because I'm the single one in the circle. And well, you know what people think of the single friend.
Well, just tell the truth. He got Roman hands. That's all she got to say. And she don't appreciate it. Now, she want to act stupid to that. She want to act like she don't know what that is. Then just tell her. I want him to keep his goddamn hands to himself. I love you as my friend, But I can't put up with him as your husband with them Roman hands. You ain't gotta have nobody slipping and sliding and pinching and pulling all on you every time you go there. You got to feel uneasy. That's for her to straighten out, not you.
It says, hi, my name is LC and I'm 24 years old. I was dealing with a man 19 years older than me.
We.
And that still had the mindset of a man who was 20 years old. However, I liked him and wanted to make it work. I saw a few red flags and wanted to make sure that I did the right thing by stopping the relationship first. First, he showed me a video of him receiving oral sex from 2 different women.
Well, what he told you, what he wanted.
Then invited one of the women to his house for a cookout. Second, he didn't want to meet my father. I kept asking him to meet him, but it felt like I was pulling teeth, and he didn't want to meet him. Third, he had a problem with me going out and commenting on the fact that I shouldn't go out because I'm not 18. I broke up with him, but he would send me texts about makeup sex. I have been having a lot of man issues lately. Did I do the right thing?
Yes, you let him go. Bye. Don't need nothing like that. That's all he got on his mind, please. Probably can't even get it up no more.
There's a lot of relationship questions today. Alright, this one says, if you don't mind, I would like to be anonymous. Anyway, I have a best friend who I tell everything to. We are both gay and both Capricorn, so we connect very well. I once told him that I had a crush on a guy, and I showed him a picture of the guy, and my friend said he was ugly, but he knows that was my type. The guy's tall, has dreads, and he's very thuggish, if you will. So fast forward to a week ago, my friend sends me a picture of the guy and says, is this the guy who you had a crush on? I said yes, and he said, oh well, he's trying to talk to me. I just replied, oh, because I wasn't thinking about it, and I knew my friend wouldn't talk to him. Well, it looks like I was wrong, because now the two of them are hanging out, and I think they're forming a romantic relationship. With that being said, my friend and I's relationship has not been the same. I expressed to him why I thought he was wrong, and ever since he's been very distant toward me. My question is, do you think I'm wrong for the way I feel, and is he wrong for engaging with my crush, even though he's just my crush? Thanks.
Yeah, he is, because he did it to be smart. He was jealous. Wanted to see what he could do. Just go on about your business and leave both of them alone. They both know you. You know, some people don't mind hurting other people's feelings. Or playing a joke on them or whatever. But you don't need that in your life. There's so much unhappiness out there in this world. Everybody's stabbing and shooting and killing one another over nothing. Over 2 cents, 50 cents, a couple dollars. Now go on, baby, and be happy. Forget about both of them jokers.
Alright, this one says, I wrote you back in April. Here is a sort of a recap. I am 40. I met a guy online 10 plus years ago. I think I've read this one before. I don't know. Oh no, I don't think I read this. She said, I am 40 and I met a guy 10 plus years ago. He lived 2 states away and he was raising a child that was not his. He did not seem to want to settle down. Hopefully you remember. I decided to give him one more chance for myself. We were still not in a place where I wanted to be. He just was not consistent enough for me. Nothing had really changed, so I took your advice and cut all ties with him. I feel so much better by doing so. I no longer had to hear all the excuses he was given. He still texts me, but I do not respond. I feel like there was so much of my time wasted, but that was my fault. I should have cut ties years ago. Deep down inside, I knew it would not work, but I think I needed confirmation. Thank you.
You're welcome, baby. Sometimes you gotta face the truth whether you like it or not.
This one, this is the last one. Ain't that long, I'll read it. It said, we first started dating in January 2004, and we were soon an item. Everything was perfect. Trouble started the following month when I discovered he used an online chat room to contact another girl who lived in a different county. I was shocked. He spoke to her over the period of 2 weeks, including on Valentine's Day and our anniversary, and he told her she was everything. He would tell me, and I was
Take your time.
They need to take their time. Anyway, when I confronted him, he said he had a mental issue and an online addiction to talking to girls.
He sure do.
Talking to girls and needed help as a way to get me back, which he did. However, later on, he confessed that was a lie and simply did it for doing its sake, and he had no problem at all. He would consistently tell me he found it hard to get with and have sex with girls, and told me he only slept with 4, which later he confessed was actually 7, 8 to 12. The breaking point came when I discovered a female's number saved in his phone under a male's name. I recognized from the caller ID. I recognized from the caller ID photo who she was. And he initially told me they met in town and used to speak, but no longer did I understand why he had hid it. When I contacted her, she told me the same story about how they met. However, it turned out that whilst we were dating, he slept with her and they worked together, and he had got her to lie on his behalf if I were to ever contact her. After I found out about it, he broke up with me, and he used having no trust as a reason. I always would say to him if he wasn't happy, wanted something else or someone else, then to just tell me so we would go our separate ways. And I never hindered him at all from filling his career, seeing his friends, or having female friends for that matter. But he always insisted that we stay together and said we were meant to meet. I still can't let go. Thank you for your time. Oh, she's saying she can't let go even though he's a compulsive liar.
Well, if that's what you want, then be happy with it. That's all I can tell you, sweetheart. You know, but you know what? To have somebody that you can't trust, to me, I can't be bothered with it. Because see, it's just like you put the cat out, you put that cat out, cat gonna come back, because for one thing he want to eat. He want to lay down and eat in the cool, in the shade, or whatever. But when you got somebody you can't trust, now you looking for trouble, you're looking for misery, and everything you get, you're going to bring it to yourself. You can't blame it on him, because you already know what's up. You can only blame your own self for being miserable. So you must have got something against yourself. You want to punish yourself for something. Don't punish yourself that way. It's too much happiness out there that you can have. And you can have somebody out there. There's somebody who's waiting out there for you to make you happy. You ain't got to be settled with him and just say, oh, well, I ain't going to get nothing. No, you don't know that. You got a crystal ball? Are you working it? Girl, cut that mess on out. How about I can't let go? If I was beating you in your head constantly, could you let go of that? Well, that's what that is. That's just showing off. Come on now, be for real. Talk to me later.
Alright, that's it for this week's letters.
Now, this week mostly we talked about what? Trust. Mostly trust. There's so many people out here who feel as though trust is just a 4-letter word. Words you ain't gotta use. It's not important to be trusted. To me it is. When I trust you, I give you my confidence, I give you my heart. I want to be able to, you know, let me tell you something. A man that don't go out here and look at another woman, I don't want, what the hell I need with him? Something wrong with him then. That's only a natural trait. That's one of his characteristics of being a male. You know? But if he don't want another woman, he don't want to look at another woman, what she look like, how she shaped. You looking at men. You can't tell me you can't that you don't look at an attractive man. Or even the ugly one. Or how they shaped. Or one of them men that walk around all buffed and built nice and everything, and that you don't look at nothing like that. Come on now. Let's be for real. But we don't have to hurt each other in doing it. I mean, if it's something that every man and every woman has a mechanism inside of them that tells them just how far to go. If you say you don't know, you're a liar. I say you're a liar because everybody knows. You know inside of here. It tells you how far to take it, how far to trust it. Now, if you one of them type of people, I can see you talking to 5 or 6 girls. I ain't got to worry about that because I know what type of a man you are. And you ain't going to bring them home, put them in my damn bed. But if you got to bring them home and put them in my bed and all that, that's not trusting me. That's being a skunk. Now, if you're looking for a skunk, there's plenty of them out there for you to find. Plenty of them. You want to be happy in life? You want to be able to praise God and thank Him for the wonders of a man, for having a man, loving a man, knowing what it's like to be hugged and kissed and wanted by a man? That's a wonderful thing. Same thing with a woman. That's a wonderful thing. But to deliberately make yourself unhappy, come on with that. You can do better than that with yourself. So many people out here who just wish they had somebody to take them from here to there. Just to be happy with them for 5 minutes. You know, we do a lot of things in the spare of a moment and run out there instead of thinking about the things that we do, we don't. So happy just to have somebody. You don't have to take it in like that. Take it slow. Take it easy. And you know when you can trust somebody inside. I don't have to say, can I trust you? And if I was have to say, can I trust you? Can I trust you, baby? What the hell I need with you there? I don't need you if I gotta ask you all that. You know automatically inside. You know when you're with each other. When you go out with each other, people look at you. Say, you know what? That's a good couple. They look good together. You know, I don't mean one of them couples that people say, ah, you look good together, and as soon as you close the door, he's whipping your ass. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about trusting one another. Trust. But if I can't trust you, I don't need you. I'll be by myself. I'll be better off by myself. What I need with you? What do I need with you? Think about it. You got a man, you don't want him to look at no women but you. Come on with that shit. He's unreal then. You want a robot? They got, you know, they got some robots. Huh? You want one? A man don't look at nobody but you. Come on now. That's being unreal. But you want somebody that you can trust. Just because he's looking don't mean you can't trust him. Just because he said hello to Miss Johnson or Mary or Sue or Helen, don't mean you can't trust him. Because he speaks don't mean he's trying to climb into their drawers. Everybody thinks soon somebody say hello to you trying to get in your drawers. Please, some of them drawers ain't worth trying to get into no damn way. Please. Let's be for real. Learn how to trust each other. Talk to you another time, and we'll be having our little shing-ding. And I hope I'll see some of you.
They better come on Saturday.
Yes, I hope so. Come and say hello to me. Greet me, I'll be waiting here. It's Saturday. What's that, 2?
Yeah, from 2 to 8.
From 2 to 8. Come up here with your best manners. Show me your best manners when you get here now. Don't come up here acting like no heathens. There's plenty of heathens out there, you know. God bless you and love all of you. See you.